Welcome students in online class for subject physics for the 12th standard science students. Today we have learned the chapter number 16 semiconductor devices. In this chapter we have learned different numericals on current gain factor. So before seeing the numericals, so first we have seen some formulas. These formulas are: number 1, current flowing out of transistor must be equal to the current flowing into the transistor. Means current flowing out of transistor is equal to current flowing into the transistor. So total current in emitter or emitter current is summation of collector current and base current. The second thing will be remember, that is current gain or amplification factor. Means current gain is also said to be current amplification factor. For DC current, alpha DC is ratio of collector current to emitter current, and beta DC is equal to ratio of collector current to the base current. So here for AC current, if we see for AC current, alpha AC is equal to ratio of collector current to emitter current, and beta DC is equal to ratio of collector current to base current. So we say that for AC current is almost equal to or same as DC current. The third formula will be seen, that is common base current gain. Common base current gain. Common base current gain in terms of common emitter current gain is alpha DC equal to beta dc upon 1 plus beta dc, and fourth will be common emitter current gain in terms of common base current gain is beta dc equal to alpha dc upon 1 minus alpha dc. Using these four formulas, we can solve the different numericals. So, first of all, we have to solve the numerical number 1. That numerical is, in PNP transistor, base current is 10 microampere, 10 microampere, and collector current is 10 milliampere. What will be the emitter current? So here given, if we can solve this question is for 1 mark. So given, what happened? Base current IB is equal to 10 microampere, means 10 into 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. And here collector current IC is equal to 10 milliampere, means 10 into 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. And we want to find emitter current. IE is equal to question mark. So first of all, emitter current, it will be summation of collector current and base current. So here collector current will be 10 into 10 raised to minus 6 plus 10 into 10 raised to minus 3. If we can solve here, 10 raised to minus 5 plus 10 raised to minus 2 means 0.00001 plus 0.01. So here it will be 0.00, it will be 0.01001, means if we can shift the decimal here after 2 decimal point, it will be 1.001 into 10 to the power minus 2, or if we can shift here decimal point after 0, it will be 10.01 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere, that is 10.01 milliampere. This will be answer for emitter current, that is 10.01 milliampere. So here answer will be 10.01 milliampere. If we solve second numerical like this, in common base configuration, the transistor has an emitter current of 10 milliampere and collector current of 0.98 milliampere. Calculate the value of base current. See here, if we can see given data, that will be emitter current IE is equal to 10 milliampere, means 10 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. And collector current, it will be 0.98 milliampere, that is 0.98 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. And we want to find base current. So here we can use the formula. Emitter current is summation of or sum of collector current and base current. So therefore base current is equal to emitter current minus collector current, which is equal to 10 into 10 raised to minus 3 minus 0.98 into 10 raised to minus 3. So here 10 minus 0.98 into 10 to the power minus 3. So here if we can subtract the value of 10.00 minus 0.98, what happened? So here 2 will be remaining, 0 will be remaining, 9 will be remaining. So that is 9.02. That will be 9.02. So that here 9.02 into 10 to the power minus 3 ampere, and base current is equal to 9.02 milliampere. 9.02 milliampere. Similarly, same question will be seen like this. In silicon transistor, a change of 7.89 milliampere in the emitter current, it produces a change of 7.8 milliampere of the collector current. What change in the base current is necessary to produce an equivalent change in collector current? So such type of question is asked for 1 mark. So here by solving this type question given, we say that delta emitter current, that is change in emitter current, it will be 7.89 milliampere. It produces change in collector current, that is delta IC is equal to 7.8 milliampere. So what will be the change in base current? So delta IB is equal to question mark. Here we can use emitter current. Delta emitter current is equal to summation of delta collector current plus delta base current. We want to find delta base current, that is delta IB is equal to delta IE minus delta IC. So here if we can substitute delta IE, that is 7.89 minus 7.8, that will be taken as 0. Here milliampere, because both are same milliampere. What happened? So if we subtract here 0.09 milliampere, and that will be the change in base current which is necessary to produce equivalent change in collector current. Here the answer will be 0.09 milliampere. Again, if we solve another question using another formula like this. In a transistor of 1 milliampere current change in emitter changes collector current by 0.99 milliampere. Determine AC current gain. Here we can use another formula. Before using another formula, such type of question is also asked for 1 mark. Here given. What given? Delta IE, that is change in emitter current, will be 1 milliampere, and it changes the collector current, that is delta IC, 0.99 milliampere. Both are in having same unit. So we can determine AC current gain. Here alpha AC question mark. So we can use a formula. Alpha AC is equal to delta collector current or change in collector current upon change in emitter current. If we can substitute the values 0.99 divided by 1. So here alpha AC current, that will be 0.99. We can remember current gain in AC, it will be less, whereas current gain in DC, it will be more. So if we can solve another problem, then we see what will be changed. See here, in common base connection, the emitter current changes, or emitter current is 6.28 milliampere and collector current is 6.20 milliampere. Determine the common base DC current gain. Here we can use DC current gain. So first, given current in emitter, it will be 6.28 milliampere. Current in collector, it will be 6.20 milliampere. And common base DC current means alpha DC question mark. Here we can use formula alpha DC, that will be collector current upon emitter current. It will be 6.20 upon 6.28. What happened? It will also say 620 upon 622. If we can use logarithm, the characteristics will be 2 point. Subtraction is there. If we see 62 in 0, that will be 7924. If we see 62 in 8, the logarithm will be 7980. If we can subtract 4 is there, 1 is remaining. So here 9, here 17, 9, and bar 1 take its antilog. By taking antilog of 0.99 in 4, mean difference 4, it will be 9.872 into 10 to the power minus 1. So therefore it is 0.9872 alpha DC. Means we have seen alpha AC and alpha DC, they are equivalent. The factors are less. Current gain. If we can see another question, that will be question number 6. For a transistor, it is working as common base amplifier. Current gain is 0.96 and the emitter current is 7.2 milliampere. Calculate base current. So here given, we have given that is common base amplifier current gain, that will be alpha is equal to 0.96. If the emitter current will be IE is equal to 7.2 milliampere. So we can calculate base current. First of all, we know that emitter current is equal to collector current plus base current. So first we want to find out IC, means collector current, and here current gain is ratio of collector current to emitter current. So therefore IC is equal to alpha multiplied by current in emitter. So here if we can substitute 0.96 multiplied by 7.2, 0.96 multiplied by 7.2, this 7.2 is in milliampere. So here bar 1 point, 0 point, multiplication if given, then add their log. If we can see logarithm of 96 in 0, it will be 9823. If we can see log of 72, it will be 8573. So here by adding the two values 6, 9, 13, 18, 0 point. So here take its antilog. Antilog of 0.83 in 9, that will be 6.91 in 6, that is 6.910 into 10 to the power 0 milliampere, because 0 is there. So here the collector current, it will be 6.91 milliampere. But we can find out base current. Here we can find collector current, but we can find out base current. So therefore using equation number 1, collector current plus base current is equal to emitter current. So base current is equal to emitter current minus collector current. So emitter current will be 7.2 minus 6.91. So if we can subtract, so what happen? 7.20 minus 6.91, it gives 9, it gives 2, it gives 0. So their subtraction will be 0.29. Here both are milliampere. So the base current, it will be 0.29 milliampere. Such type of question will be asked for 2 marks. Half mark will be given for current gain formula. Half mark will be given to find out collector current. Half mark will be given out for formula for base current or emitter current, and half mark will be given by answer for base current. Similar question will be seen, that is 7. In common base DC current gain of a transistor. In common base DC current gain of a transistor is 0.967. If the emitter current is 10 milliampere, find out base current. Here similar problem will be given. That is, given current gain means alpha is equal to 0.967. Emitter current, it will be 10 milliampere. We want to find out base current. See here, the formula for emitter current, it will be IE equal to IC plus IB. Current in collector or collector current plus base current. Here we can also find out collector current. Another formula will be current gain, that is collector current upon emitter current. So therefore collector current is equal to emitter current multiplied by current gain. If we can put the value of emitter current and current gain, so it will be 9.67 milliampere given by collector current. If we substitute the value of collector current and emitter current, we can find out base current. So base current is equal to emitter current minus collector current, which is 10 minus 9.67 milliampere. So that given as 330 point, means base current, it will be 0.33 milliampere. So that will be same as problem number 7. If we can see problem number 8, it will be the collector supply in common emitter amplifier is 8 volt and voltage drop across the load of 800 ohm is 0.4 volt. If current gain for common base be 0.96, find the base current. Given here voltage drop across the load, so R is 800. Potential drop will be 0.4 volt. Current gain for common base 0.96. And we want to find current in or base current. So first of all, we use a formula for current gain, it will be beta is equal to alpha upon 1 minus alpha, or beta DC is equal to alpha DC upon 1 minus alpha DC. If we can substitute the values, it will be 0.96 upon 1 minus 0.96. If we can substitute or subtract 1.00 minus 0.96, it will be 0.96 upon 0.04, means 96 upon 4. That will be 4 1 the 4, 4 2 the 8, and 4 4 the 16. So beta is becomes 24. We can use the formula, that is beta is equal to collector current upon base current. We want to find out base current. So therefore base current is equal to IC upon 24. Suppose this is equation number 1. So here voltage drop is given. If voltage drop is given across a load of 800, we can find out. Therefore voltage drop across collector is equal to current in collector multiplied by resistance. So IC is equal to VC upon R. That will be 0.4 upon 800. So it is 4 into 10 raised to minus 1 upon 8 into 10 raised to 2. 4 1 the 4, 4 2 the 8. 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3. So collector current is 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere, or 0.5 milliampere. If we can substitute here, so base current is equal to 0.5 milliampere upon 24. 0.5 upon 24. So here we can find out log. That is bar 1. If we can see log of 50, that will be 6990. If we can see log of 24, it will be 3802. Subtracting 8, 8, 0, 1, 3, bar 2. That will be bar 2. So here it's antilog of 0.39, 0.3188. So current, base current, it will be 2.084 into 10 to the power minus 2 milliampere. So here if we can shift the decimal point here, so base current, it will be 22.84 into 10 raised to minus 3 milliampere. 10 raised to minus 3, 10 raised to minus 3, it becomes 10 raised to 6. So base current, it will be 20.84 into 10 raised to minus 6 ampere, or 20.84 microampere. That will be base current. Similar problem will be seen, or another problem will be seen, that will be problem number 9. If problem number 9 is given current gain of an amplifier. The common emitter configuration is 80. So what will be the current gain in common base configuration? So here again we can solve. Given what happen, current gain, that will be beta is given as 80, and find out current gain in common base configuration. Alpha is what? So we know that the formula for alpha is equal to beta upon 1 plus beta. That will be 80 upon 1 plus 80. It is 80 upon 81. If we can find out its log, 1 point subtraction is there. For 80, logarithm will be 9031. For 81, logarithm will be 9085. So here subtracting, so 6 is there. From 13, 4 is there, 9 is there, 9 is there, bar 1. If we take its antilog for 0.99 in 4, it is 9.877. In 6 mean difference, it will be 9.877 into 10 to the power minus 1. So the current gain in common base configuration, it will be 0.9877. We can see that alpha DC is very less, is about 0.92 to 0.98, but current gain in common emitter configuration, beta DC is more, will be 80 to about 100. Its value will be more. These two terms can be remembered. Alpha DC and beta DC. If we can solve a numerical like this numerical is given as for a common emitter amplifier current gain is 70. If the emitter current is 8.8 milliampere, calculate the collector and base current. Also calculate current gain when transistor is working as an amplifier. If transistor is working as an amplifier, then it will be given. So here, given that, what happened? So current gain is given, which is more. So current gain, it will be 70. Emitter current, it will be 8.8 milliampere. We can find out collector current as well as base current. Collector current and base current. And we can also find out current gain when transistor is working as an amplifier. So here we use a formula, beta is the ratio of collector current to the base current. Collector current to the base current. Here collector current is equal to beta multiplied by base current. Beta is given as 70, so collector current is given as 70 into IB. Suppose this is equation number 1. This is equation number 1. We know that emitter current that is given as summation of collector current plus base current. If we substitute the value of collector current from equation 1, that will be emitter current is equal to 70 base current plus base current. That will be 71 base current. So therefore, base current is equal to IE upon 71, which is 8.8 milliampere upon 71. So here, if we can find out logarithm, 0.1 minus is there. If we can see log of 88, that is 9445. And if we can see log of 71, that is 8513. So here 2 is remaining, 3 is remaining, 9 is remaining, 0 bar 1. So if we take its anti-logarithm, so that base current is equal to 1.240 into 10 to the power minus 1 milliampere, means base current is equal to 0.1240 milliampere. Substitute the value in equation 1. So collector current is equal to 70 multiplied by 0.1240 milliampere. What happened? 0 is there, 0 is there. 7 for the 28, 2 is remaining, 7 to the 14, 16 is there, 1 is remaining, 7 1 the 1, and that is 1 and 7 will be 8. Decimal point will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So here it will be 8.68 milliampere, that is collector current. Two currents are given, and here current gain alpha is equal to beta upon 1 plus beta. Beta upon 1 plus beta, or beta is equal to alpha upon 1 minus alpha. If we can use this term, so here what happened? Beta is equal to, or 70 is equal to alpha upon 1 minus alpha. So 70 minus 70 alpha is equal to alpha. 70 is equal to alpha plus 70 alpha, which is 71 alpha. So here alpha is equal to 70 upon 71. Again we can use logarithm. 1 point subtraction is there. So log of 70, it will be 8451. Log of 71, it will be 8513. If we can get subtract, so here 8 is remaining, 3 is remaining, 9 is remaining, 9 is remaining, bar 1. Take its antilog. So here antilog it will be 9.858 into 10 to the power minus 1. So alpha is equal to 0.9858. So here the current gain, it will be 0.9858. That is the answer for numerical 10. For home assignment, two problems are solved at home. Problem number 11. The base current of transistor is 105 microampere and the collector current is 2.05 milliampere. Determine value of beta, value of emitter current and value of alpha. Number 2 or B, a change of 27 microampere in base current produce a change of 0.65 milliampere in collector current. Find the value of beta. So your answer will be 19.53, 2.155 milliampere, 0.9514 and 24.07. Another numerical will be in a common base configuration. The emitter current is 6.28 milliampere and collector current is 6.20 milliampere. Determine the common base DC current gain. Its answer will be 0.9872 and DC current gain, its answer will be 78.93. Thank you.